Chief Minister Biren urges Prime Minister Modi to review Loktak project and find a permanent solution to frequent floods in Manipur. IFC Minister Letpao Haukip tells Assembly Imphal, Nambul and Kongba rivers will be dredged using floating excavator. Opposition MLA Joy Kishan raises calling attention on Nagaland police detaining trucks from Manipur without any reasons. Woman found hanging in suspected custodial death in Andhra police station. Forensic experts examine crime scene. And a student of Sainik School Pangai found dead in a pond under suspicious circumstances. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Joyce Usham with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthumma Biren has urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to review the Loktak project and find a permanent solution to the frequent floods in the state during his meeting with the Prime Minister in Guwahati today. Biren told Modi that the Ithai barrage has become the main cause of floods in the state and should be removed to maintain the natural course of water. He also drew the Prime Minister's attention to Loktak project, which was constructed to provide hydroelectric power many years ago. He told Modi that the state now has sufficient power resources and this project must be reviewed. Biren also apprised the Prime Minister of the losses caused by the recent floods. The Prime Minister today announced a relief package of over rupees 2,000 crore for relief, rehabilitation, reconstruction and flood mitigation measures in the flood-affected northeastern states. He made the announcement at the end of a high-level meeting with the chief ministers of flood-affected northeast states. The Prime Minister held separate meetings with the chief ministers of Manipur, Nagaland, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. Irrigation and Flood Control Minister Letpao Haukip today told the Assembly that major rivers of Manipur, namely Imphal, Nambul and Kongba, will be dredged using floating excavator. Letpao Haukip informed the House that the government will utilize floating excavators at a cost of rupees 2.8 crore to clean Imphal, Nambul and Kongba rivers. The minister gave the information during the question hour. Congress MLAs R.K. Imo, S. Bira and Mohammad Fazur Rahim inquired about the steps being taken by the government up by the department concerned to tackle frequent floods in the state. Letpao Haukip also stressed the need to dredge the river basins of these rivers which run in Imphal. He said the areas on the side of the rivers are low-lying. He also informed the Assembly that construction of retaining walls and embankment are not sufficient to control floods. He said cleaning the river basins will help in controlling floods and a detailed project report has been already prepared by the department.
Masi Turin Khonung Haigadra Turin level na Wankalaga, a Hoigi residential area and Nimtaraga Labagi Moongda, especially in Pada area. Aduna Khonung Ludalaga, ising levels in the Mahat Sati Pau Ahoina Panam retaining while Hozik Mapam Salani Matang Zahida Amamukani. Main Oiba Aina Pamzaba Haitade. DPR da kanna tawbasi floating excavator ama tawrakanda turin khongnung su phajana residential area dagi nemda halaga ising si makha da puba nataradi ngahki lebak na thingbaduna di solution oigani khande phase wise da mathang paikhat kani haibadi yamna concern oiba handak ki mari rak ising chawbada mafam yamna kaibasi mostly akhoi gi swaida yamna kungna ta ba jaga haitare mi aswai dayamna tawbanina DPR di loina cover tawi entire Manipur gi.
Opposition MLA KH Joy Kishan today calls the attention of the House to Nagaland police detaining many trucks from Manipur without any reasons and urged the government to look into the matter. He told the members that truck drivers and handymen from Manipur have been facing repeated harassment on the national highways. Joy Kishan informed the assembly that a truck driver and a handyman were detained in the lockup by Nagaland police from July 28 to 31 without giving any reason. The opposition MLA asked if there is an agreement between the NPF government in Nagaland and Manipur government, of which NPF is a part of, to look into the problems facing the drivers and handymen on Imphal-Dimapur highway frequently. He also asked the government to make its stand clear on the problem to the people. Responding to the calling attention motion, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar said the DGPs of both the states have spoken to each other upon learning the incident. He said the trucks were stranded at Koijuman in Nagaland as they were without road permits and insurance papers. These trucks have now been released. The Deputy Chief Minister further stated that after GST came into effect, it is against the rule to detain any vehicles unless there are necessary checks to be performed. He said Nagaland government has been intimated about this and the GST Council will be informed about the same so that it will in turn inform the Nagaland Finance Minister.
It is normally better, highest level. Tang kuni pandai boy sida kuni people kumapan gi report hai kumapan gi tawne any whatever madu gi dume adu ai khoina pamje bidi hojiki hairiba truck sing sigi mapu sing sina suguma leire haibse aina si August house gi through the thamjege maji suguma thogu tagedi first thing will be the man who is going to take action in this side togedi chief minister maksu oro ai samaksu oro kano su oro khwai aham logedi mi DGP of the state DGP da talk now na dum hayan biu kitang thamjening with this sugumagi situation sidadi yaribo makai thune ekta action lobu yagam gudum in this such cases DGP of the state ni ain thamjening with DGP state suguma chate te to thak long ja sugumle chile onga take up to biu haina madmai tawn tawn biu haina thamjening so that ko sagi time less to go thank you.
On the 11th day of the budget session, Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar, who also holds the finance portfolio, moved 4 demands for grants amounting to 1,934 crore, 61 lakhs and 33,000 rupees for discussion. The demands include demand number 10, education, demand number 15, consumer affairs, food and public distribution, demand number 38, panchayat, and demand number 40, irrigation and flood control department. Opposition MLAs A.K. Mirabai and Loken, K. Ranjit, K.H. Joy Kishan, R.K. Imo, Alfred Kangam Arthur, Surja Kumar Okram, T.H. Lokeshwar, Dr. Chalton Lian Amo, Muhammad Abdul Nasir, K. Meghachandra and Okram Henry moved policy cuts on these demands. Taking part in the discussion on demand for consumer affairs, food and public distribution, A.K. Mirabai told the House that there are irregularities in the distribution of PDS rice under Consumers Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. The MLA said many beneficiaries have not received any benefits under the National Food Security Act in many assembly constituencies. She also told the House that fair price shops have not received the quantity they are supposed to get under the Act. Mirabai questioned the minister concerned if he had thought about the extra charge the fair price shop agents pay for unloading the rice. She also alleged that the concerned department has failed to take timely measures to fight the frequent flash floods in the state. She said the centre seems to be ignorant about the problems faced by the people during floods.
Represent honorable members in Sida. अखोइना चाथोखिबो ओइना खबरदा कागजदा इरिबा लोइनाना मतम लेबखिबिकता एमएलए ने चाथोखरबगी वाखलोंदा फावबदा अखोइगी ऑनरेबल अखोइगी कनोदा मिनिस्टर इंचार्जना फावबदा एमएलए दुगी दायित्वनी हाइबा फावबदा हाइबा अदुगुंबा यामना अखोइगी लैरिबा मिंचत थिनिंगाय ओइबा मवोंग कया अमा लैबा मसीना मरम ओइरे हारगा हौजिक लैरिबा अखोइगी हौजिकी लैरिबा सिस्टम से मसी अखोइना तत्तना हंगी ऑफिशियल सिंगदा ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯇꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯥꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ NIC ꯌꯥꯗꯦ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯉꯥꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯒ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯅꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯆꯤꯡꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅꯃꯛ ꯄꯥꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ BJPꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯗꯤꯜꯂꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ BJP ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯑꯇꯝꯅꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯆꯦꯡꯁꯤ pura pihanningdaba maramdi makhoi sarkar laknaba honabada Congress sarkarbu maithiba pinaba honabada masugumba monopoly kaya tawgibra haibagi singnadaba wafam kaya leigideba matamduda.
In a case of suspected custodial deaths, a woman was found hanging in Andhra police station. The body has been kept at Jennings for post-mortem examinations after forensic experts examined the crime scene. The deceased has been identified as 42 years old Motum Ongbi Indira, wife of M. Ibohanbi, 40, from Andhra Kuman Lekai. She is survived by her husband and 4 children. Sources said Indira had gone out with Sarubam Sunibala, wife of S. Lokin, from the same locality on the 25th of last month, and Sunibala went missing. Indira was taken to Andhra police station yesterday around 8:30 a.m. for questioning in connection with the case. She told police that Sunibala had eloped with a man from Kwakaitel, Takhel Lekai. Indira was kept at police custody for further questioning. This morning, Indira went to the washroom around 4:30 and a woman constable waited outside the room. The woman constable got suspicious when Indira did not come out after more than 5 minutes and informed the night officer. When they broke the door, Indira was found hanging inside the toilet. There were injury marks on her body. Irate people stormed Andhra police station after they learnt about her death. A district magistrate and forensic experts examined the crime scene. The body has been kept at Jennings morgue for post-mortem examinations. Administrative Reform and Training Minister T.H. Biswajit today inaugurated the 45 days training program for newly recruited state civil police officers, including SDCs and EOs at State Academy of Training Takhelpat. In his inaugural speech, the minister emphasized the responsibilities of civil service officers in bringing about new changes in the state. The minister stated that apart from foundation training, the newly recruited officers need to be given innovative training to meet the challenges in the world. Biswajit also appeals to newly recruited officers to join their respective postings without hesitation. He also told them to work efficiently for the state. Altogether, 84 officers are taking part in the foundation training program. Several resource persons spoke on evolution of civil services, constitutional provisions, and constitutional arrangement on the first day. Checkpoints have been opened on Indo-Myanmar border gate to prevent entry of people infected with swine flu and Japanese encephalitis from Myanmar to Moreh. A team led by Chief Medical Officer Moreh are checking the people who are coming from Myanmar at the checkpoints opened at gate number 1 and 2. At least 100 individuals have been checked by the team so far. The checkpoints have been opened under the Health Department, Government of Manipur at cross-border polio vaccination booths. Officials of Moreh Hospital and Health Department are using fever detecting machine to detect the fever level of the people. It may be recalled that Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren announced that fever detecting machines will be used at Moreh, Churachandpur and Jiri Gate to check the people infected with the diseases, while he visited the site for the National Sports University on July 29. A student of Sainik School Pangai who went out to play football with his friends was found dead under suspicious circumstances. Family members and local residents stormed the school today. The deceased student is identified as Wangkem Imocha, 14 years, son of Kogen from Nongren Awang Laikai under Lamlai police station. According to the family, the incident occurred yesterday evening around 7. The football team of the school along with 7 teachers went for a friendly match with a local club in Pukau, Khabam. Around 8 p.m. the family was informed that Imocha was admitted at Jennings. When family members and some residents of the locality reached the hospital, Imocha was already dead. They were told that after the match, the boys went to take bath in a pond near the football ground. During dinner time, the students noticed that Imocha was missing and they went looking for him. They found Imocha's body floating in the pond. The body has been kept at Jennings Morgue for post-mortem and a case has been registered at Sagolmang police station. The principal of the school was forced to meet the people after they tried to storm the school, but the talk between the protesters and him remained inconclusive. The post-mortem examination of the body will be held tomorrow. Tension erupted at Agriculture Department at Sanjanthong during distribution of fertilizers to farmers. The department collected Aadhaar cards of the farmers since yesterday for the distribution of fertilizers. Several farmers also came to the office to submit their Aadhaar cards. However, tension erupted when the staff started collecting Aadhaar cards from some farmers before distributing fertilizers to farmers who had submitted their Aadhaar cards yesterday. However, the situation was controlled after officials of the department assured that fertilizers will be distributed to those who submitted their names yesterday. It may be mentioned that the department announced to give 2 bags of fertilizers to every farmer of at the government rate of Rs 304. An IED was found today near border pillar number 79 located near More Ward number 5. People of More Muslim Basti informed More police. A team of More police and 11 Assam rifles arrived at the spot with sniffer dog. As there is no police bomb squad at More, bomb squad of Aigar South removed the bomb. A team of Taubal commando arrested a KCP Noyon Kader from his house yesterday night around 9:50 p.m. The Kader is identified as Tingbaijam Jotin alias Thongamba alias Moramba, 22 years, a son of T.H. Ningthempishak from Salungfam Mayailekai. He reveals that he joined the outfit in 2016 and received a training through Lemba Moirangcha at Angkor Ching and is presently working under the command of 141 Battalion Self-Styled Sergeant Kabuglakpa alias Manipur. He has been handed over to Hairok Police Station for further investigation. Breast Promotion Alliance of Manipur observed the World Breastfeeding Week at RIMS Jubilee Hall today. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. K.H. Ratan emphasized the importance of breastfeeding for a healthy child. A book titled Breastfeeding and Complementary Feeding Guidelines was launched on the occasion. Rajya Sabha MP MC Marycom, President of BPAM Dr. N. Jitendra and President of TNAI K.H. Sulochana were among those present.
Every walk of life the labor was our so gari thawmi or gasu tabak concept me or gasu bipung kudimang na magi responsibility of breastfeeding gi support tawnaba promote tawnaba sustain tawnaba responsibility lobby gadi koina breastfeeding gi movement se mapung phagani khanjai breastfeeding sina best option ni angangi dawta haibasi message ga loina na breastfeeding se Doctor Matumna Tawada Tabunate, Nurse Matum Tawada, Mipum Kunimaki role lay, Mipum Kinamaki, Manas, Pibayava, input lay have said. Masimatang Midagi, through the Gi, Miang Mapam Sakradi, Aquina Tawzari, Mapum Parena, Lozagani.
National Sports University Protection Committee Harautel Imphal West stated that they have unanimously resolved to allow the construction of National Sport University at Harautel. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club today, working chairman of the committee Irungbam Ranjan said an understanding has been reached with the chief minister to lay the foundation stone for the university. He said about 140 acres from Kautruk, 185 acres from Senjam Kunau, Senjam Cherang and Harautel have been dedicated for the university. He asserted that the university will help sports persons and develop infrastructures in the state.
National Sports University asi Manipurda sana bahonabada achauba thodang lobi khiba wabi khiba Manipurda leiriba civil society organization khuding mangnasu hairiba protection committee asibu sojok pibiu yaubiu mateng pangbiu mayam tinna tanaraga हाइरिबा स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी असि अथु मतमदा एकोइ मणिपुरदा होबिदुना साबा लोइसन नबगी पांडम सिदैदैदा एकोइ पुन्ना कोनमिनसी हाइरिबा जगह असि हौगिबा असेंबली दा मणिपुर की हाउस की लीडर्स ओरिबा ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर नसु मयक सेंगना फुंगदोकबिग्रे अदुदी स्पोर्ट्स यूनिवर्सिटी सानबायना अरेंज तौरिबा जगह असि याम क्लियर ओइना लेरबा एगुंबा चयेनबा अमत याउद्रबा मफमनी हाइबा वफमसिनी आइना ngasi thamjiribasi.
Handloom Promotion Council, Manipur, under the aegis of Directorate of Handloom and Textiles, today observed the 18th State Handloom Day at Lamyanba Shanglen Palace Compound. Speaking on the occasion as chief guest, Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women (MSCW), Dr. K. Sobita, emphasized the need to maintain the Manipuri identity while developing different designs. She said women weavers of the state do not lag behind their counterparts of the world. She asserted that preservation of the cultural aspect and identity is more important. Handloom Promotion Awards 2017 were also presented to individuals who have contributed to the promotion of Manipuri handloom and textiles industry.
Sometimes we cannot say this is our heritage as a high number. Every aspect is changed or innovative adapt to Okada. Akoina Ponganga Sangada, Akoi livelihood to Nobina, Akoi China Besiamna, welcoming Gettery, Obodabu, Akoi Culture Masakambu.
It's time for a small commercial break. We'll be right back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Eastern Scheduled Caste Students Union (ANDRO) alleged that many students used fake school certificates to appear in the selection process for admission to Class 6 at Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya at Yaralpat, Imphal East District. General Secretary of Eastern Scheduled Caste Students Union (ANDRO), Chingakham Nandakishore, today told media at a press meet held at the quarters of Minister Thaunojam Shyamkumar that 80 students were selected for admission to Class 6 at the school. He alleged that 15 students from Scheduled Caste category got admitted themselves at schools located in Imphal East so that they can appear in the selection test, but they never attended the schools. Nandakishore said it was unfortunate that the headmasters issued them certificates even though they did not attend even a single class. He also alleged that 4 students who have claimed to have passed Class 5 from some schools which did not even exist. He also claimed that an OBC student appeared in the selection test as SC student. He appeals to authorities concerned to look into the matter and deny these students admission to Class 6 at Jawaharlal Nehru Vidyalaya. Nandakishore also said a case has been registered at the High Court of Manipur.
JNB Yarembat ki class 6 ta admission taunabagi selection tauroba Scheduled Caste ki mahroi kharana yomla na mingchana bahona ramba asi Scheduled Caste khune asigi oina laibuk thibani kadai dagi certificate kana na issue taurok libano loina na ZEO amadi DI na counter sign tauroktuna JNB gi principal da certificate firam libano haibase union asina ngakta bangamde school suka karam daba makhoi gi attendance record ta makhadana thikas rubada government ge record oiriba udais record su yarumdaba thingnaki.
People today staged protests against the arrest of Wycombe Subhachandra, Wycombe Ibungcha and Wycombe Lashami in connection with the death of Wycombe Bina at Thaubal Achauba, Pakhangkhong Leirak. 41-year-old Bina from Thaubal Achauba, Pakhangkhong Leirak was found dead on July 27. The 3 arrested persons are Bina's husband and his parents. Maira Paibi members staged the sit-in against their arrest by Thaubal police. Claiming that Wycombe Bina committed suicide, the protesters demanded their immediate release. It may be mentioned that Bina died after consuming acid on July 27. Imphal Municipal Corporation cremated the body after the parents of Wycombe Bina and her in-laws refused to accept the body. Democratic Students Alliance Manipur (DESAM) expressed their gratitude to the Education Minister for introducing the Dhana Manjuri Bill in the State Assembly. During a press meet at the DESAM office, Secretary General N. Edison said it is fortunate that the bill was introduced in the Assembly yesterday.
hariba university sigi degree mayama universities na pigada offer tawgada degree singi list ama hariba university kano sigi bill sida piraku matam da tongan tongan ba coursing master of science master of arts agree gi natragana tongan professional college natra professional coursing gi amadi general education gi coursing gi hariba bills da pallaga su distance education gi bet ki natragana med ki mari leina ba degree sing di hariba universities na pigidoriba offer tawgada ba list da yaholakta ba se masi masu khwaidagi hena laibak thiba ma khakni hadina akhona lawi training pigidoriba skill develop tawgodoriba mahiru sing na takpi tambi bagi sembi sabira kadoriba sigum makalgi course ma hariba university sigi kenosti da yamma achauba saruk ama waliba se hapsalak na bo hona bada lobhom thokpa no sing do responsibility se lobiu.
Kanglei Park Students Association has welcomed the statement made by the Chief Minister in the Assembly on the demand by KSA. Speaking to media persons at their office, the President of KSA, Morangthem Lakshman, appreciated the Speaker, Yumnam Kemchun, for directing the Chief Minister to place the facts in the House. Lakshman expressed the hope that the Chief Minister will translate what he said in the House into action. He also said the movement will continue with the help of public Mairapaibi students and civil society organizations until their demands are met.
Tangai fadana yellow mi singi damakta akogi taksin raba yadraba asugumba akogi demand sing asing asibo assembly for puhatpi ki ba tagomnal kendragi honorable MLA RK Imo loinana akogi yellow mi singi damakta am positive oiba statement ama akogi house floor da thambigi ba honorable CM Nongthomam Biren animakpo KSA maikaidagi thagat pa phongdok sabaga loinana taliba demand sing asigi gravity adu khangbirakanda Manipur Legislative Assembly gi speaker na honorable CM gi mafamda mahaki oiba chapchaba statement ama thamnaba direction ama PB khiba asigi damakta su KSA gi maikaidagi honorable speaker gi thawngsing adubu chu thagat pa phongdok se.
Civil societies Kakching have appealed to the government to make Kakching the district headquarters of Kakching district. They urge the government to provide Kakching the necessary infrastructure of district headquarters. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, President of Kakching Kanba Loop, KSH Dharmadas asserted that Kakching is best suited for the purpose. He said the offices of the Deputy Commissioner and SP have started functioning in Kakching. He appeals to the authorities to resolve the dispute over the site for the headquarters.
Akoina district headquarter rakpa matamda lairiba constituency mari sisu balance tawbo honanaba yananaba aina akogi honorable MLA Sugnu Tamo Ranjit amadi Honorable MLA Hyanglam Oza Radhesamda Thamjaning Badi Kakchinggi Halaman Singna Chahi Nifu Hena Honaraga Pangjarakpa Potsida Kitang Makoida Madugi Tawimal Utpoina Kakching the district Amalaka the Makoina Choba Todang Yagiba sacrifice to give Mayamzi Uraga district headquarters Hojik Darkar Oriba infrastructure to Ayamba Lebanina Kakching da Dum Ohenbiu.
All Manipur Nupi Marup appeals to the government not to convert the center schemes meant for the poor into a trade. Speaking to media persons at Irawat Bhavan today, Vice President of the Loop, T.H. Ibetombi said the UPA government passed the National Food Security Act and it was launched in 2013. She alleged that the act was launched by the previous Congress government in Manipur only on April 25, 2016 and the items under the scheme did not reach the beneficiaries. She said the National Rural Employment Guarantee Act (NREGS) was also implemented to provide 100-day employment to villagers in a year. But in Manipur, 100-day work was not provided to the people, even though the ministers and ward members claimed otherwise. Ibetombi also alleged that the job card holders were not allowed to keep their bank passbooks with them.
AAY haiba chingji khara hena lairaba khudung chadaba imungda ching kg 35 tha khudingi phangan gadaba machimachu amatta ngasi phawda 35 suna phanganba leitri job card pariba mioi singa che masida khuchumanje mapung phana matik chana phangalu haiba Manipur da chu nupi singje free education phangan bidona nupi singji development da khudong chaba PBU demand singa che masi sarkar asina tabi de batagadi Manipur gi miyam punamapu hauduna amadi phangdri bawba all Manipur nupi mona lekpani hai
Laimarol Laishem Yaifa Thoram Kanna Loop LLYTKL staged sitting against the distribution of less quantity of rice under NFSA at Kwaketel Hainokong Nembi Lekai in Naria Pakanglakpa constituency at Kwaketel Hainokong Nembi Kaitel. A member of the loop asked why the beneficiaries of wards number 8 and 11 were given only 3 kg of rice while the beneficiaries of other wards are given 4 kg of rice. The protesters asked the MLA of the constituency and authorities concerned to clarify the matter.
Haino Khong Nibi ward number 11 amadi ward number 8 ta sieng kg ahum khatang pibiye aduga thangnaba ward na sieng kg mari pire aduga maramasin akhoina lai mari lainaba authorities sing sidai sida manana yendri base asi akhoi kano akhoi sibu atun badak gizati dongna khalla bara khangdi akhoi se mirai bira bara na akhoi isa se da pokjare ba.
Legal Aid Clinic ABCEDO Samaram organized an awareness program on World's Population Day under the aegis of District Legal Services Authority Thoubal at Langthabal Morang Lekai Community Hall. Advocate S. Swami spoke on the Domestic Violence Act and right to education. District and sessions judge, lawyers and people took part in the program. District Health Society Thoubal Community Health Center, Hairog and Maninglekai Youth Club organized a reproductive and child health camp at Hairog Part 1 Laikon in Thoubal District. More than 300 persons were checked up at the camp. Free ultrasound test, X-ray, blood glucose test and free medicines were distributed to people at the camp. Thingom Ongbi Anjali, 22 years, a wife of Thingom Rajesh from Wangu Sandangkhong, Kachar Tabi village, went missing after she went out of her house on July 28. People have been requested to contact the nearest police station if they come across her. She is fair and about 4 feet 6 inches tall. Irepag Inat Chanura Loina Silon Ichal celebrated its 12th Foundation Day at Manipur Dramatic Union Hall today. The women's organization was established in 2005 and has been playing an important role in preserving the culture and traditions of the state and fighting against crime against women and children. Members of various women organizations attended the event.
ngasi Manipur da lairiba nupi singa sigi aikhoigi moral amadi lairiba nupi da natana nupa singda mapalam dagi sangapa indianization gi amadi aikhoida sanga iba nisagi khangde tunga tungan ba safu singa sina ngasi ti aikhoida mangre masa orakanda ngasi tuiba crime sing nupi sahi mari manga ngarang nahan makta da ajugun ba rapist ama kapa mi haibagi wapanom ama khak aikhoi media singda phongdok pa laigre sigum ba singa singa si aikhoigi ibung ipa singa sina aikhoigi irakta aikhoigi jal oibi singa The
47th Sport Climbing Course, jointly organized by Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association MMTA and Manipur Sport Climbing Association MASCA from July 25 to 31, concluded yesterday at Kangla Rock Wall, Minutong. In a press release, MMTA said the course participated by young promising climbers, including 7 from Assam, aimed at grooming young sports persons for 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games, in which sport climbing will be included for the first time. MMTA President Ann Imbungo Chaubi appreciated the efforts of the coaches and instructors of the association who have been hunting talents and grooming them for Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. "31 Assam Rifles organized a friendly volleyball match during Indo-Myanmar post-level meeting to strengthen relationship with Myanmar. The first friendly match was played between the teams of the two neighboring countries yesterday in border village Nampisha. Villagers of Nampisha extended a warm welcome to the neighboring nations team who had come to take part in the first friendly match and appreciated the initiative of the 31 Assam Rifles. All Manipur Canoeing and Kayaking Association will organize a coaching camp from the 10th of this month at Kanglamot for preparations of state championships, national championships and national games. Interested players may contact the association. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Biren urges Prime Minister Modi to review Loktak project and find a permanent solution to frequent floods in Manipur. IFC Minister Letpao Haukip tells Assembly that Imphal, Nambul and Kongba rivers will be dredged using floating excavator. Opposition MLA Joy Kishan raises calling attention on Nagaland police detaining trucks from Manipur without any reasons. Woman found hanging in suspected custodial deaths in Andhra police station. Forensic experts examine crime scene. And a student of Sainik School Pangai found dead in a pond under suspicious circumstances.